Welcome to Inception Closer. My name is Shane, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about industry plants and my thoughts around it. And you notice that I've changed my YouTube channel a little bit in the last week or so, and it's developing into more of a commentary. There's no bells, no whistles. I just basically hit record and give you my thoughts, my opinions, my reviews on the latest online courses, sales courses. I talk about social media influencers, scammers, whatever, all that kind of stuff. So that's moving forward. That's a little bit more the angle of my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about industry plants. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. I try to give you good information, honest information, give you information from my experience. Some of it's biased, some of it isn't. Take it for what it is. So let's talk about industry plants. Vangirl, is she an industry plant? 100%, 100%, my friends. There is no doubt at all, no doubt whatsoever that she is an industry plant. And Vangirl, you know you are. If you look at the videos that she's done, the first video that she did, she blew up to 300,000 subscribers in the first week. And when you see the video, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's pretty clean. There's a couple of shots of her filming. It's all POV from her perspective. Goes around the van, goes inside and gives a tour of her van. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing. But she was interviewed as saying that she shot the video herself on her iPhone. Again, that's very possible. That's common. No problem with that. But then she said she edits. She didn't say what she edited with, but she said she edits with her iPhone. Okay, that's fair. That's a fair statement. But her production value is like this. It's actually pretty good. All her shots are, like I said, clean, tidy. Like, she looks like a professional editor. Now, is she a professional videographer? Possibly. She didn't say she was. She said she's just a normal small town girl. No experience. Just one day felt like, you know what? There's a trend with vans, people living in a van. So I thought, you know what? I live in a van, so why don't I do a YouTube channel around that? And she blew up. Problem is, when you see in her first video, she is filming her van. In the reflection, you see all the gear that she has. Probably hundreds of dollars worth of equipment. And she said she just used her iPhone. So whatever, take it for what it is. I think she's just a YouTube plant, and whatever with her snake Alfredo, whatever the snake's name is. Anyways, it's kind of ridiculous. But YouTube is known to boost channels. Quite honestly, there's some channels that get 1,000 subscribers a day. You know, this was a few years ago when YouTube wanted to push channels. They would just give them thousands of subscribers, and then they become YouTube creators. They basically talk about YouTube, how to create thumbnails, how to pick your niche on YouTube, how to make content on YouTube, and why you should upload videos every day and all this. Like, they're plants, man. If you watch The Matrix, it's like Agent Smith. They put these agents to make sure and take care of everything. So, with regards to industry plants with Sales Mentor, here's my thoughts on how that works. If you want to promote a course online, it's always a good idea to share with the successes that you've had with your course right out of the gate. You just come out of nowhere and you just say, hey, are you struggling with drop shipping, email marketing, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, whatever, all this kind of stuff? I was like you. I used to do this, and I failed miserably. But then I created a course because I found a secret formula that you could use even today, and tomorrow you could start making 20,000, 40,000, 60,000, $100,000 every single month. And if you don't believe me, believe this person. And then they show you a picture of their top student, which is probably employed by them, but they show their top student, and none of these people ever make $500 a month or $100, or sorry, $200, $500 a day. It's always $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 every single month. Nobody makes it. Nobody just struggles. It's just like everybody makes millions of dollars. So a sales mentor, Taylor Welch, and his partner Evan created traffic and funnels. I think they got the idea from ClickFunnels. They also hired a consultant, Sam Ovens, who showed them how to scale their business from 10 grand, $15,000 to making hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month. He looked at their business structure and said, you got to take this away, you got to clean this up, and your business has to scale. So once they got it to a point where they can scale, they got rid of Sam Ovens. But Taylor needed a person that could promote his business, so they brought in Payton Welch. And Payton is the go-to guy. Basically, this guy is unstoppable. He closes 90% of every sale, 95%. Like, this guy is the GOAT. Came out of nowhere. He worked in a clothing store, decided to join up with his brother, and then almost overnight, he replaced his income, making $30,000, $50,000 in 1 month. And he said, if I can do it, a guy that works in a clothing store, you should be able to do it. Meanwhile, he got fired a few times from his brother. His brother did not want to hire him. So he went around and decided to go in the back door and get hired on without Taylor knowing that he got hired. And he failed miserably. There's a few times where Taylor is like, dude, like you're blowing it on the phone. Stop. You're wrecking it. So Payton had to clean it up and all this kind of stuff. So was he a smashing success overnight? It's debatable. It really is debatable because there's no proof of it. You don't see any proof anywhere. These guys just came out of nowhere. And if you see some of their early videos with traffic and funnels, they're just walking around the streets and all this kind of stuff. Like, it's bizarre, right? There's one video on Sales Mentor, when you check it out, it's like 2.7 million views, and then every other view is like 100. So I get it. That was probably because they're running their ads, and then they decided to put on their channel. Well, that's a lot of stuff. So that's what happens. I think Sales Mentor, Sales Sniper, in some similar way, has something like this, but I think it's a little bit more legit. Matt Ryder has the go-to guy, the GOAT, which would be Marco Cortesi. If you see any of the videos, Marco, when he first started out with fitness and stuff, had success in the fitness industry, and then moved over to partner to help out with Matt Ryder because Matt knew him before. And he is the GOAT. His closing ratio is about 90%. He closes every deal, and now I believe he's the CEO. So everybody needs that kind of thing. And the reason why I say he's a little bit more legit is I've actually heard him on the phone speaking. He speaks a couple of languages, obviously Italian. And I don't know his track record from the beginning, but I do know that you need somebody to basically be unstoppable when it comes to your business. You need to have somebody that you can say, look, you could be like this person, and you can be a rising star like this person. Sometimes it's legit, sometimes it isn't. But my whole point in this is that's a type of industry plant. It's basically they put a person in there to pump them up and build them up. And then you go, wow, yeah, if it could happen with this person, surely it could happen with me. Meanwhile, it's a small percentage. It's probably, 1 to 10%, even less, maybe 1 to 5% of people can actually do what it is that they're asking you to do. Like it's very difficult to get out of the gate within a month, within 21 days, and start making $20, $30, $40, $50,000. And that's my whole beef with the industry, is they make it look like inbound closing is easy, that all you do is you just become a little birdie and you just wait for all the leads to come in. And it's not true. You have to cold call, you have to network, you have to be good on the phone, you have to be good with promoting yourself, selling yourself, all this kind of stuff. So there you go. So there's my my opinion on industry plants. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think I'm off my rocker? Do you think some of the things that I said make sense? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.